Hi there, Stephen from Brew Supply, and I invented the Unibrau System. Today I want to talk to you about the 240 volt Whirlpool arm kit, or we can call it the single element Whirlpool arm kit. So what I have in front of me is the 240 volt or single element Whirlpool arm kit. And you've probably been in a situation recently where you wanted to introduce more hops into the boil or just post-boil, and you want to be able to whirlpool with the system. And we've made the most modular system, and we've brought to you this kit. Now, what it does is, and the reason we have split up, we've created two SKUs, two products, one for the double element brewing system and one for the single element brewing system, is because with the double element, you're going to be brewing with 120 volts, and most people are installing an element upgrade kit before they're buying a Whirlpool kit. So having two elements in there necessitates using the front port. Now with the single element kit, what we're able to do is we're taking the sensor out of the inside of the kettle, which is one of the lower ports. We're moving it into a T here on the outflow of the pump, and we're installing the Whirlpool kit in the extra port of the kettle. So let me show you how that's done. I'm taking the sensor out of the back port of the lower port, and I'll just put it aside for now. And we want to keep all the liquid in the kettle, so we're installing the included butterfly valve, and I'll put that. I like to install the valve in the open position so that I know when I'm installing it the right way. And close it. And we have our Whirlpool arm, which is a great little thing here with the double seals, and you can literally just press it in. There you go, and you can angle, I like to angle it just above the element so that it just spins around at the bottom there. And now I'm gonna put the sensor in its T, and the T on the discharge tubing. And then from here, if I haven't mashed in yet, I need to attach the discharge tubing from the pump. So we go there. And like so. One thing that I should add when installing the Whirlpool arm kit is you're putting the sensor in the T on the discharge of the pump. Now this gives you great control of your mash and your mash temperatures. You're not gonna have control of your boil temperatures. You don't want to run the pump as you're approaching boil, and you need to run the pump in order to measure the temperature. Now, this is not a problem. When you're going to boil, if you have movement in the water, your water is boiling. It's not a complicated thing. You don't need to have a temperature setting on it, and you can really just bring it up to boil, put it in manual mode with a 240 volt controller, bring it up to boil, and then manually turn it down to the output that is desired. The only time you really should be running the pump is in the last 5 minutes of boil to sanitize the system so that you're not introducing any contaminants into the fermenter, and you're going to be running the pump, of course, when you're whirlpooling during that time as well. And that's going to help you to preserve the life of your pump and the pump head. So that's the Whirlpool arm kit for the single element or 240 volt setup. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, share it, like it, and also comment below. If you've got any video ideas for me, please, I'd love to hear from you. You can also put those in the comment section. Thanks, and I'll see you next video.